Chosen ones, what I'm about to share with you will shake you to your core. If you're watching this right now, it's no coincidence God has brought you here, because a powerful transformation is about to unfold in your life. God said, it will only take one night, just one night, and you won't recognize yourself. Yes, you heard me correctly. The things you've been praying for, longing for, and waiting in for, they're no longer distant dreams. They're already moving into your reality. And this is just the beginning. But here's the thing, this transformation is reserved for the 1%, chosen ones. It's not for everyone. This isn't just a mindset shift. It's a divine and spiritual rebirth that will elevate every part of your life, your appearance, your strength, your finances, your respect in the world. The universe is aligning everything to bring you closer to your divine destiny. And the pieces are going to fall into place at a speed that will leave you in awe before we dive deeper. Take a moment to pause this video and do 3 things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 60 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 99. This number will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of your transformation. If you are truly a chosen one, you'll watch this video all the way through. Your spirit already knows that this message is for you, but remember, this gift is not for the faint of heart. Only those who are ready will experience this night of change. If you're not ready to receive this divine truth, you may not make it to the end, but for those who do, your life will never be the same. Now let's get into it. There comes a moment in life when everything shifts, and that moment is now. It's not just a subtle change, it's a transformation. So profound that when you wake up, you won't recognize yourself. One night chosen by God will rewrite the very fabric of who you are. Your appearance will glow with vitality, strength will surge through your body, and your soul will radiate with power. Like never before, this night isn't just about a physical change. It's a spiritual awakening that will elevate you beyond what you thought possible. You've waited for this, and now God is answering your prayers with a transformation that will leave the world around you in awe. Imagine waking up tomorrow and looking in the mirror to find someone different. Your face appears more youthful, your posture stronger, your very presence commanding attention. This is not just a fleeting change, it's a permanent shift. What you see, how you feel, and how the world responds to you will never be the same again. You've walked through darkness, faced struggles, and endured hardship. But now God is giving you the strength to stand tall and face life with a renewed sense of power and purpose. The transformation doesn't stop at what others see. Your strength, physically, mentally, and spiritually, will be fortified. It will feel as though you've awakened with a new sense of purpose. You will be unstoppable. And this isn't just about looking different. It's about knowing deep down that you are chosen. God's plan for you is unfolding in ways you can't yet fully comprehend. But the night is coming that will bring everything into focus. You've spent years wondering when your breakthrough would come. You've asked for a sign, prayed for a shift, and held on to faith even when things seemed hopeless. And now that moment has arrived when you wake up tomorrow. You will step into a reality that seems foreign, yet feels incredibly familiar. It's a reality you've dreamed of, and now it's yours. Everything you've endured, every tear, every heartbreak, and every sacrifice will fade into the background as the beauty of your transformation takes center stage. The world will see you in a completely new light where you once felt ignored or overlooked. You'll suddenly find that people are drawn to you. Your presence commands attention. Not because you are seeking it, but because you now embody something powerful and magnetic. It's a shift that will leave you amazed, and those around you will wonder how this change could have happened. So suddenly, this transformation isn't just about the external. It's about how you feel inside. You'll wake up with a sense of inner peace, a clarity in your purpose, and an undeniable strength that empowers you to conquer whatever challenges come your way. This is the life you've always dreamed of, the life that once seemed out of reach, but now feels like a natural extension of who you were, always meant to be. Your future has arrived, and it's nothing short of extraordinary. Your journey hasn't been easy. You faced countless obstacles, financial struggles, personal betrayals, loneliness, and moments of doubt. There were times when you wondered if you'd ever make it through the storm, but through it all you held on to hope. You trusted in God's plan, even when it felt like nothing was changing. And now the day of reckoning has arrived. The hardships you faced are not in vain. They were the tests that built you your resilience. The trials that shaped your character and the challenges that grew your faith. Now God is preparing to reward your perseverance with blessings that will overflow in every area of your life. It may seem too good to be true, but when God decides to bless you, there's no stopping it. Your transformation is the manifestation of your prayers, the answer to your deepest hopes, and the reward for your unwavering faith. Your life is about to become a testament to what happens when you trust in divine timing. It's as if the universe itself has conspired to elevate you to a level of success, peace, and fulfillment that you once only dreamed of. The hardships you endured were the seeds that are now blossoming into a life you couldn't have imagined, full of joy, abundance, and divine favor. This is the beginning of your story of transformation. The night God has chosen for your transformation will not only change you on the inside, but will make the world take notice. It's as if a switch has been flipped and everything about you suddenly radiates power, wisdom, and grace. People who once ignored you will now be magnetically drawn to your energy. They'll listen when you speak, they'll seek your counsel, and they'll treat you with the respect you deserve. What was once invisible will now be visible. Your influence will grow in ways you never thought possible. You'll be approached by people who admire you, people who want to be around you, and people who want to learn from you. And this isn't about seeking attention. It's about naturally attracting the right people who resonate with your newfound strength. You are no longer just a bystander in your life. You're a key player in your own story, and everyone around you will feel that change for those who have doubted you. This transformation will be nothing short of shocking. The people who once overlooked you will now be in awe of the person you've become. Your presence will command attention, and the power of your transformation will leave them speechless. The suddenness of this change will be impossible to ignore. There's a power in the way God chooses to transform His chosen ones. This change is not just spiritual or mental, it's physical. You will wake up with a body that feels stronger, healthier, and more vibrant. Your skin will glow with a youthful energy. Your muscles will feel more toned, and your energy levels will surge. The physical transformation is a clear sign that God has chosen to renew you from the inside out. You've spent so much time worrying about your health, your appearance, or your strength, but now these things will no longer be a concern. God is renewing you, giving you the gift of vitality and restoring your body to its optimal state. You'll feel like you've reversed the clock on aging. The tiredness that once weighed you down will be replaced with a fresh sense of energy that propels you forward into your new life. It's not just about looking good. On the outside, this transformation will empower you to live a more vibrant life, free from the physical limitations you once had. Your body will now be a reflection of the strength and power that resides within you. You'll not only look younger, you'll feel younger, and you'll embrace life with renewed vigor and enthusiasm. For so long, you've struggled with finances, feeling like you were stuck in a cycle of debt, scarcity, or just getting by. But this transformation goes beyond physical strength or appearance. It's a complete shift in your financial situation one night. Everything will change. The doors that were once closed will swing wide open. Opportunities will appear where none existed before. You'll find that money begins to flow to you effortlessly, and the abundance that you once only dreamed of is now your reality. The financial struggles that plagued you will now be replaced with prosperity and success. God's timing is perfect, and He knows exactly when you need this blessing. The wealth you've been waiting for is on its way, and it will come suddenly, almost as if the universe is conspiring to bring you what you deserve. This is not just a change of luck. This is divine intervention. As your financial situation changes, you'll feel a sense of relief and gratitude. No longer will you worry about how to pay bills or where your next meal will come from. You'll be able to live with abundance, not scarcity, and you'll have the freedom to help others along the way. This is God's promise of prosperity coming to fruition in your life. God doesn't work on our timeline, He works on His own, and His timing is always perfect. There's a divine moment when everything shifts, and that moment is now. God has chosen this night. to bring about a transformation that will change your life forever. You've waited, prayed, and hoped for a breakthrough, and now it's happening. All it takes is one night for everything to shift. When God decides to move, there's no stopping it. What has taken years to unfold will happen in the blink of an eye. The struggles, the waiting, the uncertainty. It all fades away in that one moment of divine intervention. This night is the night of your change, the night of your transformation. Your faith, your perseverance, and your trust in God are being rewarded in ways you never thought possible. So get ready. This isn't just any night. This is the night that will change everything. One moment, one shift, and your life will never be the same. You are part of the chosen few, the 1% who have remained faithful no matter the trials you've faced. While others may have turned away, doubted, or given into despair, you've held on to God's promise. And now God has chosen you for something extraordinary. This night is reserved for the true believers, the ones who endured the storms of life without losing their faith. You've walked through the wilderness, experienced loneliness, faced mockery, and endured financial strain. But through it all, you've remained steadfast. God sees your heart, and He knows your journey now as you step into this divine transformation. You'll witness the manifestation of the promises He made to you. This night is not for everyone. It's for those who have walked a hard path, those who have persevered even when the world seemed to be against them. This transformation will not only change your life, but it will be a testimony of God's power. Those who doubted your faith, your journey, and your resilience will soon see the glory of God in your life. You are a living example of what happens when someone remains true to their calling, no matter the cost. When God makes a promise, He keeps it. This night is the fulfillment of the promises you've waited for. God's word never returns void, and this divine transformation is a testament to His faithfulness in just one night. Everything will change. The promises you've held on to of a brighter future, of peace, of prosperity, are being fulfilled right before your eyes. You may have waited for years, feeling like the promise was too distant, too far out of reach. But now in this sacred moment, God is bringing everything you've hoped for into reality. It's not just a small change, it's a complete overhaul of your life. Your physical appearance, your finances, your relationships, everything will be transformed, and it will be a direct result of God's divine intervention. This is your moment. The waiting is over. You are stepping into a new era, a new chapter in your life, where all that you've endured is rewarded with divine favor. This night marks the beginning of a new life, one that is full of the blessings God has promised you. We often wonder why certain things take time, but when God decides that your moment has come, nothing can stand in the way of your transformation. The obstacles, the delays, the setbacks, all of it will suddenly make sense as you experience the fullness of God's plan for your life. When He speaks, things shift. When He decides, your whole reality can change in an instant. This is the power of divine timing. It's not based on our understanding of time or the world's expectations. It's based on God's perfect plan for your life. One moment, one night, and your entire life is set on a new course, one filled with blessings, growth, and opportunities you never dreamed of. You've endured so much. But when God decides He will make everything clear, all of the confusion, pain, and uncertainty will dissolve in the light of His divine transformation. This night is the beginning of something beautiful, and it will be a testimony to the world that God's plan for you was always bigger than you imagined. There were times when people laughed at your dreams, mocked your faith, and ridiculed your efforts. They couldn't see what God had planned for you, and perhaps neither could you. But the night is coming when everything will change, and those same people who doubted you will be left in shock. Your transformation will be undeniable. They will witness the power of God working in your life, and they will have no voice but to acknowledge the miraculous shift. Where once you were ignored or dismissed, you'll now command respect and admiration. It will be a humbling experience for those who once looked down on you, and a powerful reminder that God's timing is always perfect. Their disbelief will turn to amazement as they see the divine transformation unfold before their eyes. What was once impossible will become your reality in the world around. you will be forever changed by your newfound strength power. And grace, God's promises, are not made lightly. He reserves His greatest rewards for those who have remained faithful through every trial, for the 1% who have trusted Him even in the face of mockery, loneliness, and hardship. This night will be the culmination of your faith. You are the ones who have walked the hardest roads, but you will also be the ones who receive the greatest blessings. This transformation is not just about you, it's about showing the world what happens when someone holds on to their faith, despite the obstacles. It's about proving that God rewards those who seek Him with all their heart. When others see your transformation, they will witness the power of unwavering faith in action. You are the chosen ones. And your reward will be the proof of God's faithfulness. You may have felt overlooked, but now God is lifting you up. The world will see you in a completely new light, and you will walk with the confidence of someone who knows they are truly chosen by God. Your journey has not been without its struggles. You face betrayal, disappointment, and moments of deep pain. People you trusted may have let you down, and situations may have seemed hopeless, but throughout it all, you've remained faithful. And now God is about to reward that faith with a transformation that will make everything you've endured worthwhile. The betrayal you experienced was not the end of your story. It was a stepping stone. Each hardship has shaped you. Each setback has refined you, and every painful moment has prepared you for what's coming now. You're about to step into a life of blessings that far outweigh the pain of the past. God is turning your hardships into victories, and the transformation that follows will be your testimony of His faithfulness. You've learned that faith isn't about avoiding the storm. It's about standing firm in the storm. Knowing that God will bring you through this divine transformation is the proof that God always has a plan. Even when things seem impossible, as the night of your transformation draws near, you may feel the first stirrings of change within you. It may feel like a pressure on your heart or a sudden wave of energy that washes over you. It might even feel as though you are momentarily paralyzed, as though your body is adjusting to the power God is about to bestow upon you. These initial signs are just the beginning of a powerful shift. Trust that what you are feeling is the beginning of something miraculous. It's as if the very fabric of your being is being rewoven into something stronger, something more powerful. This is not just a dream. It is a divine process unfolding within you. You may even experience a brief moment of blindness or disorientation, but know that it is part of the transformation process. When you wake up, everything will be different. You'll step into a new reality, one that is full of power, purpose, and divine favor. The first signs are just the beginning of the most extraordinary transformation of your life for so long. You've wondered when your moment would come. You've been waiting for a sign, for a breakthrough, for a moment that would change everything. And now that the moment is here, the night you've been waiting for is upon you. And God is about to transform your life in ways you couldn't have imagined. This is the divine moment you've prayed for. It's the moment that will change your future, your finances, your relationships, and your entire life. When you wake up, you will see the world differently, and the world will see you differently too. You are stepping into your destiny, and the transformation will be nothing short of miraculous. Your waiting is over. And God has heard your prayers, and now the time has come for your life to change forever. The divine moment is here, and it will be the beginning of a new, prosperous, and powerful chapter in your life. For so long, they laughed at you, questioning your journey and mocking your faith. They couldn't understand why you believed in a future that seemed impossible. When you faced hardships and financial struggles, they turned their backs on you, assuming that your efforts would never amount to anything. But now everything is changing. God has decided that your time to shine has arrived in the span of one night. Everything about you will transform. Your appearance will shift, your financial situation will flourish, and your strength will soar. The very people who once doubted you, mocked you, or even tried to bring you down will be left in awe. They won't know how to react as they witness the miraculous shift that has taken place in your life. You are no longer the person they ridiculed. You are now someone who carries divine favor. The transformation is not just physical, it's spiritual, emotional, and financial. Your entire being will radiate the power of God's blessing, and those who once saw you as weak or insignificant will now look at you with respect. The same people who mocked you will now be forced to acknowledge that you are no longer the same person. Then benefit. It was meant to shock and awaken those who doubted your journey of faith will become a living testimony that no matter how dark the road, God's light will always find a way to shine through. After this night, your entire world will change. People who once overlooked you will now see you as someone to be reckoned with, whether in your career relationships or social circles. A new aura will surround you. The respect that was once absent will suddenly be overflowing. You will become someone others turn to for guidance, inspiration, and wisdom. As your transformation will reflect not only in your appearance but in your inner strength. The financial struggles you once faced will no longer define you. Instead, you'll experience financial breakthroughs, a new flow of abundance that will change your life forever. Your once distant dreams of wealth and prosperity will now be within reach, and you will find yourself in the position you've always deserved. Surrounded by opportunities and resources that seemed impossible. Just days ago, your physical appearance will become a reflection of your newfound power. Where once you felt invisible, you will now attract attention. Wherever you go, people will start to treat you with a new level of respect, admiration, and even affection. Your journey has not been easy, but this transformation is God's way of rewarding your faith, strength, and perseverance. It's as though the universe is aligning to bring you into your rightful place. You will not be the same person you were before this divine moment when the world wakes up. They will see someone who is confident, powerful, and radiating divine favor, and those who once mocked your journey will finally see that your faith was never misplaced. As the divine night approaches, you will begin to feel a strange sense of pressure in your heart, a heavy yet reassuring sensation. It may feel like your entire body is preparing for something monumental. You might even feel a slight paralysis or a sense of disorientation, as if your body is adjusting to the powerful change that is about to take place. These sensations are not to be feared, but are the first signs that your transformation is on the horizon. In those moments before the shift, you might even experience temporary blindness, as though your eyes are being prepared to see the world in a new light. This strange feeling will feel like a dream, something surreal, yet it is the first step of your divine transformation. While it may be uncomfortable, remember that this is the process of breaking through the limitations that once held you back. It's important to understand that these sensations are part of God's divine plan. This is not just a physical change, it's a deep spiritual renewal. You are about to become the person God always intended you to be, and your body and soul are preparing for that moment. The pressure you feel is the weight of glory, the weight of God's favor ready to pour into your life. When you wake up in the morning, the pressure will have lifted and everything will be different. You will step into a reality where abundance, respect, and divine favor are your new normal. God's promises are not. For the masses, they are reserved for the faithful, the 1% who have continued to trust in Him despite hardship, betrayal, and mockery. While others have given up, you have remained steadfast. This night is not for everyone, but it is for you, the ones who have endured the testing of your faith and have emerged victorious. This divine transformation is your reward. You've walked through fire, but now you're walking into a season of blessings that will surpass all your expectations. This night is not just a random occurrence, it's the culmination of years of faith, perseverance, and patience. You've waited for this moment, and now that it's here, it will be the dawn of a new chapter in your life. The people who doubted you, who whispered behind your back and who mocked your struggles will be in disbelief when they see your transformation. They won't recognize the person you've become, and they'll struggle to understand how you've gone from nothing to everything. But you will know that this is the divine reward for your unwavering faith. You are part of the 1% who has been chosen for this transformation, and it's a gift that only the truly faithful will receive. The world may not understand, but God's favor is upon you, and that is all that matters in the coming days. You will witness a transformation that goes beyond anything you could ever have imagined. What was once impossible for you will become reality. Your financial struggles will turn into financial prosperity, and the hardships that once weighed you down will become distant memories. The respect you've longed for in your community will be granted to you. You in abundance, this is a divine shift, a movement of God's power that will shock everyone around. You, those who once ignored your struggles, will now be amazed at your strength and resilience. They will wonder how you made it through, and when they see your transformation, they'll realize that it was only by the grace of God that you are where you are today. Your transformation will extend beyond material wealth. It will be seen in your aura, your confidence, and your presence. You will begin to draw people to you, not just for your wealth, but for the light that now radiates from within. They will listen to your words more carefully, take your advice seriously, and treat you with the respect you deserve. The shock of your transformation will be felt far and wide. People will look at you in disbelief, but you will know that this is the result of your faithfulness to God. You were chosen for this, and now the world will see His glory through you. As the night unfolds, you will begin to see glimpses of the transformation taking place. You might feel a sense of peace wash over you, or you may experience sudden moments of clarity, as if the fog in your life is lifting. Your eyes may open to see opportunities, relationships, and blessings that were always there but were hidden from you until now. This revelation is not just about material gain, it's about spiritual awakening. God is revealing to you the truth of who you are and what you are meant to do. Your heart will swell with a newfound sense of purpose, and your mind will be filled with divine wisdom that guides you toward your destiny. As you witness the changes in your life, you will also begin to see how the world around you shifts. People will start to treat you with a new level of respect. Your transformation will be like a beacon drawing others to you and showing them the power of faith in God. Your story will become a living testimony that will inspire others to trust in God's timing and His ability to work miracles. When you wake up in the morning, the world will look different. To you, your life will no longer be defined by struggles, it will be defined by divine favor. The night of revelation will mark the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with blessings and opportunities that will continue to unfold. The skeptics and critics who have surrounded you will be left in shock when they see your transformation. They didn't understand your faith, your perseverance, or the depth of your trust in God. They laughed at your dreams, dismissed your struggles, and overlooked your potential. But now God's timing is unfolding perfectly, and their disbelief will be turned to amazement. In one night, your life will change in ways they could never have imagined. Your physical appearance will glow with the radiance of God's favor. Your financial status will shift from scarcity to abundance. The respect you've longed for will be granted to you, and those who once doubted you will be forced to acknowledge that God has truly blessed you. The critics who thought they knew your future will now see that they were wrong. They will be forced to look at you with new eyes, wondering how you achieved such a drastic change. You will become living proof of God's ability to transform lives in ways that the world cannot comprehend. This transformation is happening because it is God's timing. The critics may try to explain it away, but you will know the truth. It is God who has elevated you, and His favor is undeniable. This transformation is not just for you, it is for everyone who has witnessed your journey. The people who mocked your struggles, doubted your faith, and questioned your decisions will now see the power of God at work in your life. Your rise will be a living testimony to the truth that God rewards the faithful. As you step into your new life, you will become a beacon of hope for others. Your story will inspire those who are still struggling, still waiting for their breakthrough. You will show them that no matter how long the wait, no matter how painful, the journey, God will always come through for those who trust in Him. The world will see that your transformation wasn't by your own strength or effort. It was by God's divine intervention. And when they see the power of God in your life, they will be drawn to you. They will listen to you, seek your advice, and treat you with a level of respect they never did before. Your rise will not only change your life, it will change the lives of those around you. Your faith has become your testimony, and the world is about to witness the miraculous work of God in your life. You are living proof that with God, all things are possible.